Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes, tamu sana. As 2022 approaches, we are most likely to see very, very interesting political maneuvers and some attacks. Yesterday, Kalonzo Musyoka gave William Ruto some tongue lashing. In fact, he gave William Ruto a scathing attack. That was after he was summoned by DCI and he just told us that he had been cleared of all the allegations that actually William Ruto had labeled against him. Some times back, William Ruto made it clear in a public rally that the only legacy Kalonzo Musyoka has is that he sits on a government land, that is the Yatta land, that is widely believed that it's a government land for NYS. That was Ruto's statement some times back. And then after that statement by William Ruto, Kalonzo on his own volition went and recorded a statement. And then about 2 days ago, he was summoned by DCI, after which Kalonzo came out and told us that actually he had been cleared by the DCI. That's where we are, ladies and gentlemen. And if you look at this latest onslaught, or rather this latest outburst between Kalonzo and Ruto, then if you look at it keenly, it's all about 2022 politics. High voltage politics are being played here. And having looked at that, I strongly in one way or the other believes that this latest outburst by Kalonzo Musyoka is an indication that Kalonzo Musyoka might be warming up to Raila Amolo Odinga Uhuru Kenyatta axis. And I won't be wrong to state that Kalonzo Musyoka might be mulling of a possibility or at a possibility of deputizing Raila Amolo Odinga next year. That one comes out very, very clearly. And I'm saying that because of these 5 reasons. There might be other many reasons, but I've just summarized them into 5 reasons for you to understand what I'm trying to say better. The first reason I strongly believe that Kalonzo might be warming to Raila Amolo Odinga is this. If you look at the composition of the lawyers who accompanied Kalonzo yesterday to DCI offices, we had James Orengo, we had Otiende Amolo, and other hosts of other lawyers. The mere fact that James Orengo and Otiende Amolo accompanied Kalonzo yesterday speaks volumes. These are 2 top Raila lawyers. And it's widely believed that if you see the duo of Orengo and Otiende Amolo, then Raila's hand must be in there. So just looking at the composition of the lawyers, we can just insinuate and accurately predict that most likely Raila's hand is all inside there. This is a political move being pushed by most likely Raila and Uhuru. And then secondly, ladies and gentlemen, DCI summoned Kalonzo. After summoning Kalonzo, Kalonzo goes and then DCI clears Kalonzo. That's also a political move, most likely by the system, or rather by President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. First of all, Uhuru Kenyatta maybe is trying to broker some kind of a peace between Kalonzo and Raila Amolo Odinga. So by Kalonzo Musyoka being cleared of the allegations that he grabbed the Yatta land, that one the deep state is trying to twist Kalonzo into maybe accepting to deputize Raila Amolo Odinga. And it's also sending some clever warning to Kalonzo also that if he doesn't play ball, then maybe things can get nasty. He's indirectly also trying to tell Kalonzo that we have the ultimate authority to make you, or rather we have the ultimate authority to clear you or not. I think that's also the deep state way of twisting Kalonzo Musyoka to agree to work as per the deep state's wishes, which as of now, we know that they are working on one presidential candidate who is most likely believed to be Raila Amolo Odinga. So when you see DCI summoning Kalonzo, then the same DCI now clears Kalonzo. That's Uhuru's hand in all that political move. It's all about politics 2022. And then thirdly, ladies and gentlemen, after Kalonzo was cleared by the DCI from the information he gave out, Kalonzo launched a scathing attack on Ruto. In fact, Kalonzo was very straightforward and very candid on a majority of the corruption allegations labeled against William Ruto. He also emotionally narrated to Kenyans about the late IDP's land, John Muteshi. John Muteshi, it's widely believed that William Ruto, through his proxies or acquaintances, grabbed John Muteshi's 100 acres of land, and actually the matter went to court, and the High Court found William Ruto guilty as charged, and he was ordered to pay some fine. Kalonzo dwelt on that and also dwelt on Western land, John Murumbi's land in Kilgoris, ADC land, also in Eldoret. Kalonzo touched on quite a number of corruption allegations that touches on William Ruto. And Kalonzo was also candid, ladies and gentlemen, that kind of a leader should not be allowed anywhere near power, or rather near the presidency, because that character is very, very dangerous. That also shows, or rather sends, a clear indication that as of now or as of yesterday, because our politics can change in one day, it sends a clear objective, or rather a clear message, that as of now or yesterday, Kalonzo has no plan at all of working with William Ruto. That came out very, very clearly. If he can go to that extent to attack William Ruto, it just shows that as of now, there is nothing that is currently being worked between the two leaders behind the scenes. These are serious political enemies as of now. And then fourthly, ladies and gentlemen, after the BBI verdict again, Kalonzo has taken a different route or approach on BBI from his Oka principal Mudavadi. Mudavadi, as of now, is castigating Uhuru and Raila for having wasted money on BBI. In fact, Mudavadi is alleged by one very close Ruto ally, Caleb Kositani, so a member of parliament, that immediately after the verdict, Musalia Mudavadi made a phone call to William Ruto. So as things stand today, ladies and gentlemen, most likely, Kalonzo Musyoka might be sealing a deal with Uhuru and Raila. On the other hand, or on the other side, Musalia Mudavadi might not be very, very keen on this Uhuru-Raila kind of an alliance. He might want to go it alone or even team up with William Ruto. These are all political possibilities. So Kalonzo Musyoka seems to be taking a different route from his fellow Oka principal Musalia Mudavadi. And that's understandable. Because as things stand today, without BBI, we only have two slots of the president and also his running mate, or rather deputy. And the top, or rather the presidency from reliable sources, the handshake team, or rather the president, is preferring a Raila candidature. And then now, Kalonzo Musyoka seems to be coming out as the favorite running mate to Raila Amolo Odinga. While initially it was believed that it was Gideon Moi. So Musalia Mudavadi in this case is left in the political cold. So that forces maybe Musalia Mudavadi to go it alone or to form other alliances with other candidates. And William Ruto is not an exception. Yes. And then finally, ladies and gentlemen, Kalonzo, if you look at it objectively again, though it's similar to what I've said, Kalonzo might have been eventually offered the vice president post. and he might have accepted it. Sometimes back again, Kalonzo Musyoka said that he will be very foolish to support Raila Amolo Odinga for the third time without a measure of reciprocity. That word reciprocity, very many Kenyans misunderstood what Kalonzo Musyoka meant. But as now politics get into place, we can now accurately see what Kalonzo meant. Supporting Raila for the third time without a measure of reciprocity. Maybe Kalonzo Musyoka meant that he was being told to support Raila Amolo Odinga for the third time without being offered something. Because initially, ladies and gentlemen, it was widely believed that the system wanted, at first they wanted a Gideon Moi president. Then it came to Raila presidency with Gideon Moi as the vice president. So Kalonzo and Mudavadi were just being told to support the duo of Raila and Gideon Moi. So Kalonzo might have come out to state that he would be very stupid to support Raila for the third time without being given something. And that something, I believe as of now, he has been given that something. Most likely, he has now been offered the post of the VP, or rather the running mate to Raila Amolo Odinga. And just as I did state sometimes back in this YouTube channel, that should Kalonzo be offered that post, then he would take that post running. And I think he has just accepted to deputize Raila Amolo Odinga. That comes out very, very clearly. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, if you've just bumped on this YouTube channel, kindly subscribe and also give this video a like. If you are watching us outside of Kenya for the very first time, drop a comment and let us know from which part of the globe you are also watching us from. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana.